I would like to go ahead and just introduce myself my name is Mayon. I am a programmer for the Jacksonville Film Festival. And I have three very special guests whose films will be screening in our Best of Jacksonville block this weekend at the Jacksonville Film Festival. Without further ado, let me just go ahead and introduce them. So first up, we've got Sharon Cobb, who's a professional screenwriter and a member of the Writers Guild of America West. She is also the author of False Confessions of a True Hollywood Screenwriter, which is a novel about the madness of Hollywood. We've also got Michelle Calloway, who is a photographer by trade, but has recently just made this awesome debut as a multi-hyphenate in Jacksonville. So actor, producer, screenwriter. And then we've also got Roxana Lewis, who is with Roxy Dance Productions. And so she is a director, writer, and producer. And she initially entered this world of filmmaking through the door of choreographer. And so she holds extensive credits there as a professional actress, dancer, and director for live theater. So I did want to ask a little bit about your history before we got into some specifics about your films. So Sharon, you've had, I mean, I can't do the math right now. You said you started writing screenplays in 89.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
So
Like
I'm
five, like
curious.
5 years ago.
Yeah, just a few years ago. So I'm curious, why did you start writing screenplays specifically? And then what has been your favorite part about writing for the silver screen for film?
I was a visual artist and I retired when I was 31 and moved to Key West and met a neighbor a couple blocks away who was a writer. And so I asked him one day, I had this, you know how all artists get this, I know, this feeling, this kind of nagging sort of feeling like you're supposed to do something or work on a specific project or something's just dragging you in an undertow in a certain direction. Well, that was what was happening with me. Even though I was a visual artist and doing very well and loving what I did, I just was feeling the urge to write, and I'd never written anything. So I ran down. I was in a gallery called Guildhall Gallery on Duval Street, and my studio was there. And I saw him walking by, and I ran down. And I said, Tom, what? I really want to write. And it's just, I was a mess. I said, I really want to write. I don't know what to do. And he looks
That's
at me
always
like,
how it is.
I was
You're
an
always
alien or something. And he goes, right, uh, GD, right. And that he just said, you need to write. That's what you do. And I said, but I don't know the difference between like first person and second person and these sort of things. I don't understand. He goes, well, take a GD class at the center. The Arts Center was the Tennessee Williams Fine Arts Center there in Key West. He said, take that. And I did. And I started writing. And it was Tennessee Williams that I'm talking about. He was my
Wow.
neighbor. And I was just very, inspired by him. I didn't know him well. I went to some of his things and stuff, but that's how I started writing. And it just, as soon as I took my very first screenwriting class in 1989, it was like within an hour, I knew, okay, so this is what I'm going to do the rest of my life. And I have done it. Yay.
I
Bravo.
know.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Also, what an incredible opportunity. Like, yeah. And I want to say, I think whenever any artist or creative person gets that like nagging feeling, we're all a mess. Like, I don't know anyone
You know what I'm
that,
talking about? Yeah.
yeah, yeah, that just handles it coolly and calmly, you know?